of good things, and it's hard to look past the end result. But you guys built a lot of good things here on and off the ice. What will you most remember about what you guys got done here?
I'd say that, just the group of guys that we had. I mean, we really became a close-knit group, a legit family. We really cared for each other, and we cared more about just winning games than individual success.
I asked RJ this. Your goalie gets a lot of credit for what he did too, but your coaching staff did a lot of good things as well. Can you speak to what they meant to your group this year?
They really, just let us be the group that we had, and formed and molded, their coaching styles into what we had. Obviously, you can ask anybody. We weren't the most talented group on the ice, but you couldn't beat our work ethic, and that just showed that we really were a blue-collared, hard-working team, and we dedicated ourselves in every game into really giving it all on the ice, and let the results show what they did.
Chemistry is such a tricky science. How do you know that this is going to carry over to next year when there probably will be an infusion of talent through free agency or the draft, or the balance will be upset a little bit?
Well, the thing is, the hard thing to get is the work ethic. I mean, you can always buy talent, but for them to come in and buy into, you have to give it your all every shift is the tough part, and we developed that core of the group that every night we're going to bring it. So and that's contagious. So when we do get somebody that's highly skilled, we'll make them buy into that as well.
Is this, minus an injury or two, when you signed with Columbus, what you signed up for, what you expected, what you hoped for?
Yeah, this is what I wanted to happen, is be part of something in the building, and I knew it wasn't going to be overnight, but this is fun. This is what I was expecting and hoping for. So I really look forward to the future in this organization.
Does this feel like step one of a long building process? Do you feel like this was a huge step? You talk about process. Where do you feel that the organization is in that process?
Well, I'll take Chicago for example, because I was in that organization. We were bottom of the barrel as well, and we missed the playoffs one year by, it was 3 points, but we had one game left, so it could have been by 1 point. Very similar to this, and 2 years later they won the Stanley Cup. So through the draft and free agent signings, and making it known that this is a winning organization and how great this city is, you can bring free agents in and do a good job drafting. You're not that far off.
Leaving Chicago next year, you looking forward to that move to the East?
Yeah, it's going to be a totally different view, and a great thing for our organization and our fan base, where they don't have to stay up till 1 a.m. watching our away games.